Let's go.
Okay, we have Ocean here. He's ready. He's ready. We can give you the truth.
This has to be a joke, right? Because there's no way I look like I'm around 50.
I prayed to God that He would let you marry me. And then I also prayed to God that He would help me get over you.
Do you know how many men tried to marry me after I told them I'm never getting married again?
Oh, you've been married before, so you probably divorced your husband and you've hit the wall.
Hitting the wall is like a real thing. I'm pretty sure like I'm gonna die alone now.
Most of the time I love being single. I am very comfortable being single, but tonight I hung out with friends and I had a great time, and then I was driving home and I started feeling this like wave of depression and anxiety, and I wasn't really sure what it was related to or
Expired! Expired!
where it was stemming from. And then I got home and I felt like just so sad and lonely, and I walked into my empty apartment and I thought, God, I wish that I had someone who could just hold me right now. Like, I wish that I had someone who could just take care of me, because I have to take care of myself every single day, and I just want someone to take care of me every now and then.
A wave of depression and anxiety. Nah, baby, that's just the war pulling you closer. This is the result of I don't need a man movement. Not all women were saying it, but it affected all women.
Do men need women?
Yes.
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 Do women need men?
No, absolutely not.
What would society be like without men?
I think the great men stay, the trash men go. Where's the trash man? Take them out.
What percentage of men are good and what percentage are trash?
10% are good. Yeah. 90
Yeah.
are trash. Yeah.
What would society be like without women?
Absolutely terrible.
What do you think feminism has done to modern day women?
I think modern day feminism is just an absolute disgrace. I think it's become a political weapon to push the narrative that women are inferior to men and women are not valued in society and women need to fight and be almost super aggressive towards men is completely wrong, because women are probably one of the most valuable things in society.
And feminism tells women that men don't believe they're valuable.
Feminism tells women that men don't value them as a whole, but I think feminism makes women feel like they're not valuable to themselves.
Today I learned that women hit the wall at 35 years old. So I'm about to hit the wall next year?
Wrong, it's not 35, it's 28 to 30. That's the time you hit the wall.
I'm 32 years old. That means I've hit the wall 2 years ago, and my life has been amazing. Best 2 years.
Caps.
Nowadays, you see women waiting. They're waiting. Well, I want to focus on my career. I want to focus on my degree. I want to be successful.
Hit the wall is a phrase used by men to describe the age at which a woman is no longer attractive.
Okay, so it turns out hit the wall is an actual phrase that is being used by men. That means that women are no longer attractive when they hit this wall. I really implore you to go and watch the rest of that video because she goes on to compare male and female celebrities in magazines and shows that even when they're close to the same age, a woman's photo will show no skin texture, whereas a man's photo will show his skin texture. We're seeing this everywhere, including in social media. We're using filters everywhere. And so we're at the point now where people see a woman in real life and don't understand that that's normal. So there is no wall, but there is a problem when we have airbrushed and filtered ourselves to this level of perfection.
The wall exists and you've probably hit it. So that's the reason why you're saying that you've hit it.
As a person who happens to be single, let me just say we don't need dating advice. We need introductions. Introductions. Introduce me to somebody or keep it on the playground. Thank you.
You know what it is? My number one thing. Somebody asked, do you guys know why you're single? And I'll speak for myself. I know exactly why I'm single because I've never dated a guy that God would have approved for me.
When do you think you're going to hit your wall realistically?
Oh, like I literally have glowed up every single year. Like every month I get hotter, so I don't believe in a wall. I think that's probably like 55.
Okay.
What do you mean wall?
It's all
Explain to me
mentality.
what
Like
Sweetie, you find out once you hit the wall. Once you're closer to hitting the wall, you find out what the wall is. There's no need for us to explain to you.
This guy is incredibly upset that there are women existing in the world over the age of 28.
So apparently there's this thing that sexist men on the internet say happens to women when we turn 30. And it's called hitting the wall. And basically it means that when you turn 30, you are going to become ugly and old and unlovable and no one will ever want to date you. So I just want to show you what it really looks like when you turn 30 because I turned 30 today.
She's hit the wall. She's hit the mountain. Yeah, the mountain. The goddamn mountain.
I'm looking for a cute boyfriend I could buy a car for and a PS5 for. I just got my income tax, so hit me up. Looking for a boyfriend.
Just keep your money and buy some groceries.
I have OnlyFans.
This here's the cold hard truth. I gotta give it to you. So don't tear up.
Oh God, are you gonna? I already know where it's going.
The type of men that you want won't want you because it's different types of top tier men. You got men that make money, but they're simpish in the mind. And those men you could run laps around and they don't truly know their value, so you're not really gonna respect them long term.
Yeah, don't want that.
They may attract you by pulling up in a nice whip. They may attract you by, maybe saying the right thing at the right moment, or you just may smell the money on them. Long term ain't gonna work because they beta in the mind. So you got those type of males. They don't understand their value. But the men that actually understand their value and understand women, right? These men look for certain types of characteristic traits in a woman. They look for a virtuous woman. And the OnlyFans would disqualify you from a huge majority of those men.
I go to church. I read the Bible. I pray to God. Listen, I have a conversation with God every day. He knows why I'm doing it.
You still throw the OnlyFans up there? Like,